So yeah, once again, Rock Auto has come through for me. What's that one? I get to do the front shocks. Rain day, nothing else to do. Make sure these are the same. Ooh. They look like it. Now I'm confused. Which one goes left, right? Yeah, this is a pretty simple thing. If I screw this up and end up having to do a bunch of stuff, I'm going to be sad. But, yep, same thing. Blue shocks with hardware. Easy peasy. What is that? Oh, those are things from the air shocks. I don't know. They fit in a tube. Maybe if you cut the tube and you squash it, you can use this to open it back up or plug it, or it didn't really say on the directions, so here we go. What? Someone stole the shock. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Here's the top of it. Get that guy out of there first. I'll spray some, and then down on the bottom. Get him out. Down in here. You can't really see them. I know where they're at. On the sides. Like, you can see them from there. The new hardware for the top up here is 9/16. Oops, what? There we go, 9/16. See? However, the original that's on here is way bigger. I just had a 9/16 center, won't even come close. 5/8, no good. I got to get another socket depot. I'm gonna bring the whole rack. I'm sick of walking to the toolbox. Wonder why my garage is always a mess. One of these is gonna fit it somewhere, maybe. Doubt it. Start off with the Met wrench, always gives me good luck. Except for now, that's a little bit bigger than that. Let's see. And of course, that's too big. What do we got in between? Nothing. Nope. All right, never mind. I'm not changing the shocks now. More. One of these got to fit it now. It better not be a metric. It's going to make me sad. Chevy. Not supposed to have metrics on it. Let's try 11/16. There we go. That's probably close enough. Maybe not. All right, we'll go with the 11/16. Let's see what happens. And it is a spinning, I'm sure. Maybe not. Let's do this a little bit easier way and see if I gain any ground on it. Hold your ears. This is the loudest one. Oh, went the wrong way again. I bet it just spinning. I'll buy it. Yep. Now I gotta lay on the ground. Ugh. So after a little bit of investigation, not really investigation, more like looking into the thing and crawling around and putting my peepers up there, I saw that there is a Allen hole in the top of that shock. So I found the right Allen. Now I can get on there and hold on to it with the wrench. Just barely, because look at, like, I don't know. I guess that's I guess that's a good way. It works. I'm getting there. Now I got to turn this one like I'm tightening it to make the nut go like it's getting looser. And it's moving. I could just see me doing this for a while now. It'd be easier to put the impact under, but then I can't get hold of that bolt, you know what I mean? The top of the shock. And I see this slipping and stabbing me in the fingers a couple times. I guess there's no real good way to do it. I'm sure there's a better way. Need a little more juice on that thing. There we go. Let that sit for a minute. So it turns out a 17 fits on it a lot better, and I'm just kind of resting the Allen up against the A-arm here, and just kind of, it's getting tight, and it's going to pop off of there, so I need to use both hands, and yeah, it's stupid. Just how it goes. And I've got some ratcheting box end wrenches that don't ratchet. All right, don't have this particular one. Why don't that one just come loose? It's like just a rust on the top. Maybe I'll wire brush it down. Maybe I'll cut that off. And I got less. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll just tighten it back up and say I did it. Am I really going to notice? Do shocks make that much of a difference, really? Probably. I might have to hit that with a wire brush. It doesn't seem like it wants to. Doesn't seem like it wants to go any farther than that. Tighten her back up a little bit. But I say this one was going to be easy peasy, right? You'll have that. I didn't have anything else to do anyhow today. I'd just be sitting around eating, getting fat, or sleeping on the couch. Now I gotta make sure that Allen don't start stripping out at me. There's no way to get a impact on there to spin it. I had an impact wrench. Yeah, because it gets tight again right there. Look at, you son of a mother. That's it. I'm at wit's end. I've got so many other things that I want to do today. Oh, yeah, that's what I did. I rounded off that. Use. Beep. No, I won't go in there with it. Maybe. Give it a little incentive. Never use a wrench for a hammer. I was just testing it. That's son of a mother, father. Great. Perfect. This is one of the easier nuts I've ever had to take off. I think I'm going to smash this with a hammer now and see if that blows apart. So there's these 2 1/2 inchers down here. Should be pretty easy, just like the top one. Alright, that part's loose. Now let's see if I can smash the top and get it just to break that bolt loose. Stupid. So the first one didn't go so well, I'll admit it. And this wasn't too bad, taking this nut off. A little bit of debris. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it was a pretty easy job getting that one off. The second one is going to be better, because I'm not going to do this to it. So when I did the second shock, the driver's side, it was a whole lot easier. Literally took me about 10 minutes, maybe 15 from tire off and tire on. And what I did was, in here there's a little Allen hole that you can grab a hold of, but the angle that you can get in there is like this, so you're just barely grabbing that nut. Eventually I got it to where I could put this guy on and just, you know, take it right off, run it off like that, and it was easy peasy. The secret to this one versus this nightmare that I had was I stripped this off and rounded that Allen hole. At that point, there was no way to grab this and keep it from turning. Springs and everything. It wasn't even a spring. The whole frame is in the way here. You can't get to this. Usually I would put a little pipe wrench under and hold that and then take the nut off. The nut wasn't that tight, but it was not going to turn loose. So I ended up cutting the nut off. It was a nightmare, but you know, everything I do is. So what I did with this one, because that one started to come up pretty easy and then it got tight, I tried to force it out and it didn't work. So this one, I just took a wire brush and brushed all the rust off the top while it was still dry, and then shot it with some WD, and she came right off. 2 1/2-inch bolts on the bottom. These had 11/16, I think. It was pretty big. And then putting the new ones back on, it was a 9/16 on the top. The original 2 1/2-inch goes back in. You only get new bushings, new washers, and one new nut. Easy peasy. Should have been an easy job. I screwed it up. I should have taken my time and cleaned the threads off a little bit before I tried to take that nut off. And these are actually a $high shock. I replaced it with a cheaper shock. Still be good. They're not as dead as some shocks that I've changed before. We'll see. I'll drive it, and if I don't like the way the cheaper Monroes are working, well, then I will buy the most expensive shocks on the planet and put them under, and then see what happens.